Hail. You a soldier? We've had to start sending out...
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll...
Aye.
Ocado.
What? Weren't Harpies...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Say, you seem stout. You've my thanks. And
A rescue mission, is it? Then I dare say time is of the essence.
Sir Ocado is in need of our aid. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. While traveling beyond the rift, I am...
Such foes are best grounded. The longer we allow them to fly around overhead, the more havoc they can wreak.
Fear not. 'Tis...
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could... I've only just enlisted, and when you saved me this time... Well, I'd best be...
Don't we have a report to make, Master? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Here we are.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him...
Aye, that it was.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period.
Speaking of training...
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Malv might be just the thing.
I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Disposal! Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is
Pitiable arisen.
We're going this way now,
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
This might be more than
we must withdraw!
This moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt that... Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
Who might have...
I see life as a journey, to be walked a day at a time.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time.
Life is for the living, friend.
All you need of me?
These writings could be of...
Oh, no, I'm not lost. I'm an apothecary in... So when I heard tell of him, but, well, as luck will be ashamed to return empty-handed. What? Suppose there's no harm. Seems my luck's not as...
We could make the fruit...
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, I haven't much to offer in return.
Well met. You're the one who... She told me all about it. I'm in your debt. Now, tell me. Perhaps you already know that. Well, now, go on. 'Twill only take... If there is aught you wish to know of vacation, very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more of your...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But... Enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak?
It would benefit us all if the roads were safer.
Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. I got my... Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, which would hardly help anything. So I thought, please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. This won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path. I suppose there's only one thing. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monster... I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me safe. Right.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Ah, you first and foremost, my thanks. Are you ready to depart? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. I've camped here with my brother many a time.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Quite the drop.
Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful.
We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much. To think about.
Can anyone hear me? Please!
Let the elements empower your strikers!
That's it! I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother.
From where I'm standing, all that Anyway, I'm eager. The sooner the better.
Ah, you'll hear no complaint.
Our duty is a worthy one. To escort our charge safely and intact. What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take... You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters? And I was right. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward, we managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
Now, Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Hail, if you've a moment. As you can see, we're What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village, though they're yet to... I'd like to enlist your aid in dry... I've prepared some
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. 'Tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
Right you are.
Here at last.
Well, that appears to have sense to finish the job. I'd have you drop with any luck the Saurian. But pray, take care not. You must make sure your aim is good. You'll find the jars.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once...
You've done as I asked, and I must say you've watching you got... or in any event, thanks to the...
All done then? Huzzah! You've done it!
We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
Work as late as I used to anymore.
My bed calls and I shan't resist. Another day, another adventure.
Feels so fine. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage...
There are worse things than...
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
At home.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next week. I'll treat myself to a tipple before bed.
Cast off the stresses of the day.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
I feel my age every time
Got to fix this up properly.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Fresh and rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of vermin. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne, yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow? I can destroy that if need be. Might I be of assistance?
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid...
Who's that you've brought with you, Watcher?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
'Tis uncertain.
What? Impossible.
I'm well aware of how... If the claim is false, we will be... All's been arranged. Come. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
I'll go and open the chest.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its ramp.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. I grant you Isis bite. You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No quarrel here.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
It is easily done. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You'll not live to regret this.
Such treasures are seldom found.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
I see a ladder yonder.
It would seem the ox cart's just arrived.
Goblins! If you value your life, stand and fight, wretch!
Goblins approach! You have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
Seems we drove them off.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign, and it follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
without incident.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask...
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Valve. Thank you again, sir. You...
This won't do.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
No easy answers here.
Rest all my equipment. Well of the chance.
Whatever's to be done. Pleasant dreams.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the... foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
This inspires north, but
Rather too much for me.
well met, sir.
Got to sell off what I can.
Let me bear what young something smells.
Simple places such as this are real treasures.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ear. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, the citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague. What say you? I thank you, your majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldier... Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low. Off we go then. So long as we're on the move, we'll get to the bottom of things sooner or later.